minimalism is one of those things where we hear a lot about it. There's so many definitions. I looked online, there was a bunch of definitions. Oh, you're a minimalist of this, that. I like to think of myself as a minimalist, but people who probably look at me externally probably don't think that I'm a minimalist. And then one thing I thought about is, minimalism is one of those things where it's really based on just kind of where you are in life. So we're going to talk about it. Your boy going to take a quiz to see if I'm a true minimalist in that. And I haven't took this quiz. This is a first time. I'm gonna do it live right here on this video today so we can see where it comes out. But I don't buy a lot of stuff. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit the like button and hit that bell notification so you can get notified when there's new content, and jump in the conversation. Leave a comment, let me know what's good, what your thoughts and opinions are on this video. Now, one thing with minimalism is interesting because minimalism is really based not on people who are looking at you, is based on how you are moving yourself. So let's just think about it. Someone who makes $100,000 may actually be a minimalist, but to someone who only makes $30,000, that person may think that this person making $100,000 has a life of excess because they probably see, a little bit nicer car, a little bit nicer house. They may go on an extra vacation a year or something to that effect. And they kind of compare and look, but is really not based on what people think outside. It's really kind of based on you. So a lot of people probably say, "Oh man, DFD, you're not a minimalist, man. I know you ain't a minimalist because you do this for a living or you go on vacations and all this other stuff." But hey, it's not up to you. Minimalism based on my content, and I'm telling y'all right now, I'm telling y'all up front, I don't buy a lot of shit. I don't buy a lot of anything. I even talked about it, a couple of months ago. I was thinking about getting a new car for the wifey, or a new used car for the wifey, and we were in the process of saving up. But you know what didn't make sense? I can't dedicate that much money to a vehicle that I don't need, that's not a necessity, when I still got about $30,000 of student loans to knock out. It just wouldn't let me do it. My conscience would eat me up. The question is, if I had $20,000 right now, because the car budget would have been 20 stacks. That's how I think about it. If I had $20,000 cash right now, would I feel comfortable actually going to spend all of that on a car? The answer is absolutely no. If I had $20,000 extra right now, I put it all on the student loan. So, I don't buy a lot of stuff. I don't really go shopping. This t-shirt, I think I got this from maybe Targets or Marshalls or something like that. Like, the only thing that I really spend money on is, I don't know. What do I spend money on? Shoes. I like shoes, but I don't even buy shoes crazy like that like I did in my younger days. I don't know. We're gonna dive in. Let's go and get this test loaded so we can see what's up. And if you aren't sure if you're a minimalist, hey, take this test and y'all let me know how it turns out for you. Let's go and get this pulled up. Okay, are you a minimalist? Do you love to declutter spaces? Is white your favorite color? What? How often do you buy new clothes? Once a year during the spring when I change my wardrobe? No. Whenever I feel like it. Okay, so whenever my old ones are totally used up. That's kind of where I fit in at. When was the last time you decorated? All right, let's see. I tried to keep it simple from the very beginning, so I only need to refresh my white walls once in a while. I'm trying right now to get rid of stuff. We have so many unnecessary things. I'm not doing much stuff at home. I prefer to save money for trips. Hmm. I'm planning a huge redecoration now. I have so many ideas. Definitely not that one. I try to keep it simple from the beginning. Yeah, we haven't redecorated since we've been here. We just clean. That's it. Okay, so it's either I try to keep it simple from the beginning, or I'm not doing much stuff at home. I prefer to save money for trips. But we aren't taking that many trips. We used to OD. We used to take like 2.5 vacations a year. 2.5 is like it would be like one international trip and then maybe two trips somewhere in the states. But we kind of toned that down. We really only do one trip a year now. We save for trip, but I'm probably gonna click on the first one. I tried to keep it simple from the very beginning, so I only refresh my white walls once in a while. Even though our walls aren't white, they're more of a beige color, but that's probably more applicable. What's all this crap popping up on the screen? Cholesterol and trying to get me to find a date or some stuff. This is kind of crazy. All right. Is it easy for you to get rid of things that bring back some memories? Very easy. I have a system that helps me out. It's difficult, but I'm learning. It depends on the memories. Why should I do this? I love my junk. It depends on the memories. Depends what it is. Do you reuse stuff? I'm not even going to read all the options. All the time. I've never done that. New things are so much more exciting. Sometimes, yes. Why? All the time. Have you ever shopped at a secondhand? I'm not really a big secondhand store guy, but every now and then, if it's something I need that I think I could get on the super low, I'm not opposed to secondhand store hopping on a like Craigslist and see who may be giving away something for free. What do you do at the mall on the weekends? This is a trick question because I don't go to the mall. Window shop, browse and buy a few things I like. No, buy stuff I need. This is my weekend retreat. I buy stuff to make me feel happy. Definitely not that. I definitely don't buy stuff I need from the mall because I don't need anything that's technically in the mall except for maybe a Cinnabon or Auntie Anne's pretzel when I'm in my fat mode. Browse and buy a few things I like. No, window shop. I'm a window shopper. That 50 Cent song? No. Okay, next up, what do you need to be happy? A new TV? Why? Nothing much, just my home and my family and friends. Where should I start? This sounds crazy. Like, it's either nothing or home, family, and friends. Cause like, I'm gonna be honest, like I could lose my home and I still be happy. Like happiness for me is just an internal thing that I control pretty unilaterally. Like it actually kind of frustrates my wife sometimes. Like she in a little mood. I'd be like, okay, well, whenever you get out your mood, holler at your boy. I just be in my own little happy world. But I'm gonna go with three, not much, just my home, my family, and my friends. How old is your phone? Now, my phone is 2.5 years old. I don't know. I know. A few months. I got it last year. It's working just fine. I cannot have an old phone. I change it every time. Definitely not that. A few months. I would probably say I got it last year, even though my phone is like 2.5 years old, but that's the best answer. Is it easy to clean your house? Yes, mostly open space. I hate it. There's so many things that I have to move and vacuum. No, you don't have to move in order to vacuum. Quite easy. There are just a few things that I have to put in order. I rarely clean. It's too much effort. Do I got anything I got to move to vacuum? Aside from chairs at the bar. I'm gonna say it's very easy. It's mostly open space. When you go grocery shopping, my list, I only buy groceries for 2 or 3 days. No, I try to stop. I try to stick to the list, but usually I buy some extra stuff. I buy stuff I need for 1 week. I buy whatever I like. Well, I'm probably more of a week person. Actually, we try to buy stuff for like 2 or 3 weeks. What do you do when you're upset? Watch my favorite movie and clean. Double negative there. Go hiking, exercise, gym. That's more my speed. Okay. What do you buy your friends as a birthday gift? Something pretty. I ask them what they really need. Something I noticed that they're missing from their apartment. We go on a trip together. Definitely not something pretty. I'm more of a ask them what do they need type of person because I'm not at their apartment to know what the hell is there and what's not. After a vacation, I cannot close my suitcase because I brought so much. No. I go home tired and happy from meeting so many interesting people. I go home tired and happy, but I don't give a damn about interesting people, whether they were interesting or uninterested. I'm sad about going back to work. Not really. I'm not really sad about going back to work. I print out photos I like and hang them on my wall. Probably I go home tired and happy. Do you have an empty storage attic? I'm working on it. You're kidding, right? Who has that? Of course I do. All right, next. Do you have a junk drawer? Like, okay, that's a yes. Like, that's how I was assuming that that's a multiracial, multicultural thing. I just believe if you go to India, some Hindu person is going to have some person who's a Hindu faith is going to have a junk drawer. I think that's universal. Absolutely, yes. I have a list. I miss, but definitely not daily. That's too much work. Tea or quality? Quality, of course. Really? This answers are so stupid. They got quality, they got quantity with quality, or quantity. Quality. What is your home style? Less is more. How does your closet look? I usually cannot find stuff and I'm not sure what I have in there. Nah. It started out strong on Monday, but by the time I get to Friday, I gotta revamp it on Saturday. Okay, how many friends do you have on Facebook? More than 1,000. Less is more, probably. Always, I'm not sure. Probably a no, probably. You do with a million. Party, party, party. No. Which one am I definitely doing? If I had $1 million straight cash after taxes, I got some folks who I definitely bless them with something. I don't need much money. Something where I can balance my work and my life. I need to earn a lot, but I don't care if I like it or not. Now, something where I can balance my work and life is probably the best answer. But as a man, I'm gonna be honest, like if I feel like my compensation is adequate, I'll do any job. Really, like whatever. Clean porta johns, I'd be fine with cleaning porta potties as long as I feel like my compensation is adequate. But work and life balance, probably that middle one is more accurate. How many credit cards do you have? I have 4 credit cards. None, two. I'm just paying off the last one. I would say many, but I don't think four is many because I know people who got like 20. Do you prefer to give or to get? I'd rather give. Perfect dinner with friends. Let's see. Is it in the park? A nice local restaurant? Blah. Dinner at home? I cook. New popular restaurant. Dinner at home. Come over, watch the fight, and get the grill cranked up. Do you have a favorite shade of white? White. What? White is white. Yes, I do. I like delicate colors, but this is a bit too much. I haven't gotten there yet, but I'm close. A favorite shade of white? White is white. Do you own a TV? Let's see. The newest in this, I'm thinking to give it away. Of course, I own a TV. You are an advanced minimalist. You're on your way to becoming a master. You try to follow all minimalist rules, but you're not that strict. You own a TV and you have a smartphone. You feel bad in cluttered spaces. I can't read. You feel bad in cluttered spaces. All this shit keep popping up. Okay, you feel bad in cluttered spaces, but you wouldn't paint everything. What the hell? Let me finish reading. But you wouldn't pay everything in white. You're very conscious about your finances and you never let yourself buy unnecessary stuff. That's it, y'all. That's it. The test is over. And this proves that DFD is, in fact, a minimalist. So, hey, if you don't know if you're a minimalist or you like a self proclaimed minimalist, take out a minimalist test online. Let me know how it works out for y'all. And they had a bunch of different ones. That was the first one that popped up. So, that was the one I clicked. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you check out the video on the screen. There's going to be more content related to finance and attorney reactions.